Loss of Topsoil in the United States by William Nguyen, Environmental Science class 1, De Anza College. What is topsoil? Topsoil is are Topsoils are grouped by texture and following dominant features of organic material, organic matter status, physical and chemical and biological features, while it has land use for horticulture and for other vegetation needs such as cotton and coffee beans. It's usually located in the upper outermost layer of soil and is generally used for farmers to create more more crops for the people in need or the cattle itself. It's essential in the farmer land because without it, no crops can grow. It is very nutritious for plants. Where is topsoil located? The top the topsoil is a mixture of sand, silt, clay, and broken down by organic matter called humus. Humus is above topsoil, while topsoil is about 3 or 10 inches below humus. Humus is a rich and highly decomposed organic matter, mostly made from dead plants, crunched up leaves, dead insects, and twigs. Topsoil is the home of living things, and the material that they make or they change can affect the human society itself. Although topsoil is in the upper outermost layer of the soil, usually 5 to 10 inches, it has the highest concentration of organic matter and microorganism in where most of Earth's biological soil activity occurs. Topsoil is composed of mineral particles, organic matter, water, and air. There's different sections of soil, such as the O horizon, the A horizon, and the B horizon, and C horizon, and etc., right? And the O horizon is organic matter, where the humus is located. Organic matter such as worms, bugs, insects, other stuff like that could be located in the humus section. In the A section, however, is where the most action of the plants happen, such as the roots going down and absorbing the water and nutrition that soil has to offer. Why is topsoil important? Topsoil is important as is essentially needed for farmlands and also affects the market itself. Without the easy access of food throughout the US, it could affect the market and the economy itself by upping the prices of food items such as burgers or vegetables or fruits. Good quality of topsoil contain a rich mix of nutrition that's necessary for healthy plants. It appears darker than subsoil because of the organic matter it contains. That is why topsoil is so important because it has so much nutrition and it is darker than normal soil. Without it, no crops will be able to grow easily in other countries or other places in the United States. What is the causes of topsoil? When agriculture fields replace natural vegetation, topsoil is exposed and can naturally dry out. The diversity and quantity of microorganisms that helps to keep the soil fertile can decrease, and nutrition may wash out. Soil may be blown away by the winds or washed away by the rains. Because of the demand of agriculture, the tops the top layer of the humus is removed, exposing the moist topsoil, but then can easily dry out by the wind or blown away by the water. Because topsoil needs moisture and is full of nutrition because of that moisture, if it dries out, it's essentially useless, and if you lose that type of topsoil. United States topsoil loss compared to other countries. Although United States loses 1% and is losing 10 times faster than a soil replenishment, unlike China and India, is because of our population. China and India has about over a billion people in their country, while the United States have about 300 million. That is the reason why China and India have about 30 or 40 times they lose 30 or 40 times faster than the United States. But by the way we go, United States could be losing up to 20 or 40% faster throughout the years to come. We should be aware of how much water we use because of that. And even though we are a smaller country, we should not use as an excuse to use to pollute the soil or our environment even more. United States pollution effect on topsoil. The United States is one of the few countries that have running water at their fingertips, to be because of that, the amount of abundant water we have and the power of it could affect the natural soil itself. Streams, rivers can be affected because of running water in the United States, which then can dry out the soil itself. The transition of agriculture from natural vegetation often cannot hold onto the soil, and many of these plants, such as coffee, cotton, palm oil, soybean, and wheat, which can actually increase soil erosion beyond the soil ability to maintain itself. Because the United States wanted to farm crops not suited for vegetation, such as the list I gave out, it can increase soil erosion throughout the U.S., which then can be the loss of topsoil. The effect of soil erosion goes beyond the loss of fertile land. It has led to increased pollution in the sediments in streams and rivers, clogging these waterways and causing declines in fish and other species. This, the loss of the pollution of topsoil can also affect animals around its environment. And also, the tragedy of commons also can affect the topsoil because many farmers want the most or the best topsoil they have, right? Although topsoil is common, having too much of it could lead to increased soil erosion, which then the farmers use to meet their crops and sell it more to make more money because of human selfish nature. The tragedy of commons is seen throughout everywhere in the environmental science world, but in the topsoil is where I locate because the farmers think it's common, but it's really not. Social effects of United States people. Soil has a considerable effect on human health, whether those effects are positive or negative, direct or indirect. Soil is an important source of nutrition in our food supply and medicine, such as antibiotics. However, nutrition imbalance and the presence of human pathogen in the soil biological community can cause negative effects on health. There are also many locations where various elements or chemicals compounds are found in the soil at toxic levels because of either natural conditions or anthropogenic activities such as constructions, United States pollution, etc., etc. The soil of urban environment has received increased attention in human health question and challenges. Concept of soil soil security may provide a framework within which an issue on soil and human health can be investigated in using different approaches more, than the orthodox one. Because of the pollution and loss of topsoil effects in the United States, it could affect the human body itself and the farmers' economy because of lack of topsoil. Without topsoil, farmers cannot feed their cattle nor sell their crops. Because of that, the market may increase. The market may increase, causing people to lose money, and then be and then lose their health too, while they're at it because of the toxic levels that the food had because of the loss of topsoil. What happens if we don't change? If the United States goes about their way, not changing what they're gonna do, we could lose the ability to even filter water or absorb carbon or feed people. These co- uh these common things that Earth can do itself can no longer do anymore because of the pollution and loss of topsoil. Not only that, but topsoil also grows 95% of Earth's food. With no topsoil, there will be essentially no food for the huge amount of human population in on Earth, which then can cause us to mostly extinct because there is no food or vital nutrition in our food. What can we do to help? What we can do to help is teach others or spread awareness about topsoil itself. I was able to learn about topsoil because of my teachers in the Ensa College. The environmental science class I have right now was able to make me aware of topsoil and its losses and consequences it has on the human population. We should use less running water and then take action. By taking action, we could we could essentially do protesting or reason with the government, making it so that topsoil is a really, really big issue in the United States itself. This is the work site I have so far. I was able to get it from Stanford, a topsoil website, and the World Wildlife org. This is my presentation of topsoil. Thank you so much.